Hello and warm greetings. I'm here to present you the English news. US suspends aid to Pakistan, accusing it of failing to deal with terrorist groups. US suspends almost all security aid to Pakistan, accusing it of failing to deal with terrorist groups on its soil. Pakistan rejects the accusation. The United States says it is suspending almost all security aid to Pakistan over what it sees as a failure to deal with terrorist groups operating in the country. Earlier this week, President Trump accused Pakistan of lying and deceiving the US while still receiving billions of dollars in aid. The Nawroz Department of State spokeswoman made the announcement on Thursday. Until the Pakistani government takes decisive action against terrorist groups, including the Afghan Taliban and the Haqqani network, we consider them to be destabilizing the region and also targeting US personnel. The United States will suspend that kind of security assistance to Pakistan. Pakistan has rejected the accusation that it is not doing enough and has pushed back against US despite being a key ally in the region. It called comments by President Donald Trump incomprehensible and said he had negated decades of sacrifices made by the Pakistan nation. Muslims to become second largest religious group in the US, says report. The Muslim population in the United States is growing at a rate of around 100,000 per year. By the year 2040, Muslims will replace Jews as the second largest religious group in the US after Christians, according to projections by a leading American think tank. Pew Research Center estimates there were some 3.45 million Muslims living in the US in 2017, accounting for around 1.1% of the country's total population. Meanwhile, Pew says there are currently more people in the US who identify as Jewish by religion than Muslim. It predicts this will change by the year 2040. South Africa, at least 12 killed and more than 260 hurt as train collided with a truck in South Africa. At least 12 people died and more than 260 were hurt when a passenger train collided with a truck in rural South Africa on Thursday, according to the country's transport minister. At least 12 people died and more than 260 were hurt, the report said. The collision happened between Henaman and Kroonstad in Free State province. Passengers, some of whom were reportedly heading home after the holidays, were seen with their luggage on the side of the road near the Dari. And North Korea agrees to talks with Seoul ahead of Winter Olympics. The talks are expected to take place next week. As well as the Olympics, other areas of mutual interest are on the agenda. A South Korean government spokesman has confirmed that North Korea has accepted an invitation to hold high-level talks next week. South Korean President Moon Jae-in has been in touch by phone with the US President Donald Trump, who is reported to have said the talks would be a good thing. The meeting is scheduled to take place on January 9th and is expected to focus on the participation of North Korean athletes in Winter Olympics due to take place in South Korea next month. However, other areas of mutual interest are also expected to be on the agenda. The talks are expected to be held at Panmunjom on the border. That is it. Thank you for joining. Good night. Bye.